It's a transfer season in Nigerian politics. As politicians continue to realign and join forces, the story of party defection takes us to Zamfara State, where Governor Bello Matawale formally defected from the People's Democratic Party, PDP, to the All Progressive Congress, APC, validating the fact that the party affiliation is never permanent. Meanwhile, the PDP has declared governors defecting from its fold as lacking the courage to withstand pressure from the APC. Oh, Paul, Governor Matawale, when you look at this first, and it was Governor Ayade, but you said Governor Dave Umahi, after Governor Ayade. After Governor Ayade, now it is Zamfara State Governor. Now, the argument of PDP that time, as at that time, is that, Dave Umahi was not seeking a second term. He's not a second time. He's a second time governor already. He's not seeking any re-election. That's Ayade too is a second time governor. He's not seeking a re-election. Matawale was just sworn in, was just voted in 2019. This is his first time, and in spite of the facts that when it comes to security, when it comes to the level of insecurity in this Zamfara state, the level of insecurity in Nigeria right now, the economic situation in Nigeria right now, the unemployment rate, the fact that, in terms of governance, the federal government of Nigeria has not done so well, but they're still attracting the big political weight that will define 2023 election.
Well, it's all about 2023. This is all about 2023. We know that. But I can understand why PDP is shivering and shaking. I hope I'm sure you also know that from what we hear, there are moves to still get 3 more governors. Yes, the Governor Fintiri of Adamawa.
Yes. The governor of Abia State.
Yes, and the one in Enugu, Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi. And of course, PDP will not just will not give up without a fight. You know, they won't be you can't expect them to be comfortable. They also want to win. They want to take back power in 2023. And we know that what is happening is very strategic. It's very strategic. But again, this is not new. You can talk of Ayade not seeking another election. You can talk of what's his name again, Dave Umahi. But PDP has also benefited from this kind of thing. Obaseki was a first-time governor under APC. Is now second time is a governor on behalf of PDP. But again, this kind of thing, to me, it doesn't make sense, really, honestly. Let's get serious. Now, PDP is citing the Constitution, although there is no definite provision in the Constitution that says a governor cannot defect. However,
I think it's in the. However, there is for lawmakers.
Yes, for lawmakers, if there is crisis in your party, that is all resolved. But the PDP is relying on Section 221 of the 1999 Constitution and a Supreme Court judgment in the case of Falike and INEC that says the votes belong to the party. The governor is an agent of the party. So if you win on the platform of a party, that it is not fair while you are still enjoying the benefits, I mean the advantage that came to you through the victory you won on the platform of that party, it is not fair for you to defect. But it's been happening. What I think should happen is, I think there should probably is one thing they have to look at as they are doing constitutional amendments to solve I mean, if we are going to stop defections, let it be very clear in the law that a governor cannot defect to another party while he's still enjoying the advantage or the benefit of winning on a platform of his party.
Dave Umahi, Governor Ayade, they did not succeed in taking along their National Assembly members in their states. The senators, the House of Rep members, and even local government chairman and House of Assembly. What is happening in Zamfara today? The governor is going.
Total
the House
defection.
of Assembly is defecting.
He's what chairman? What secretary? we even read that
all the senators will be defecting and House of Rep members.
He had no one to drop his letter of resignation to, because by the time he called his ward chairman, that one also told him that, look, Oga, we have even defected before you. So we don't know. And then he tried to reach out to the secretary, and we also heard that the secretary had also defected to the APC.
So it's total.
It's complete. I'm afraid that the PDP.
Don't forget, let's trace the history of this Zamfara state. Let's trace it from 1999. This was the state's ANPP state,
yes.
APP.
APP then, before it became ANPP.
All through that time, APP. So, you know, complete is one of those states that when they face...
It's a unitary party state.
Yes. If you check out the result of the 2019 election, you will see...
Massive.
The APC, the person that contested against this same Governor Matawale, it was like a landslide victory.
Massive.
For APC.
Massive.
And APC swept all the House of Assemblies.
100%.
Assembly. APC swept all the 3 senatorial districts.
But they lost.
And they swept the House of Assemblies. Just because of the infighting, the court made that pronouncement. And set across board.
But now everything is going back to default.
APC.
Everything is going back to default. If the governor, who of course is seen as the leader of the party in that state, is also defecting to the APC, and every other person who is an elected official in that state is also defecting to the APC. For me, it's not too good for our democracy, but again, you want to look at it as a further test.
I asked Paul before, is it not ironical that the public, when it comes to public opinion, the opinion poll of this government, APC-led government, when you look at it and the statistics, it's all adding up, they're not doing so well. And
naturally, you expect a PDP to latch on that advantage
and build
on
more ground, but expand, and Nigerians to come to the rescue, or another party. But this is like a Stockholm syndrome, as in
it's happening the other way around. Nigeria is a two-party state.
People are rushing to APC.
So, look, let's face it candidly. Paul said let's get serious the other time. Nigeria is a two-party state. There is no point denying that.
I know.
All of those other parties that we mentioned, they register today, they register tomorrow. They are just there, they call them mulekun in Yoruba language, just to, make the auditorium filled up with people. We are a two-party state, and that is the truth. Now, having established that, we see that PDP naturally is not used to playing the opposition, and that is their problem right now. Because any sensible party, in a Nigeria of today, where the optics are not favorable to the present government, any opposition party in the mold or in the size of PDP should latch on that, take advantage of that, and worm its way into the heart of the people. We should not be hearing of PDP governors switching to APC. We should rather be hearing of APC governor switching to PDP.
And to give us a sign of what will happen in 2023.
But sadly, PDP is hemorrhaging in all areas. Internal bleeding everywhere in PDP. There's infighting in the PDP. The party members are calling for the sack of Uche Secondos. Look at the PDP in Lagos, for instance. One of the seemingly LDS PDP state chapters in Nigeria. They also ran into troubled waters. On June 20.
No, Lagos PDP. It has never been held.
No. On the surface. That's what it seems. That's what it appears. You understand?
I can tell you since 1999. Lagos PDP.
You understand? Now.
There's always.
Doherty has been pulled out. Adedeji is coming in. Adegbola is coming in. They have an election in some weeks' time, which is local government election. The house is not even put in order. That's even at the state level. If you go to federal level, the same problem. Secondos, you said?
Even regional level.
Secondos is this. I'm afraid that one day the whole of PDP will just defect to the APC.